starving children desperate for a form of aid, all because you chose to attack a regional power that has missile systems amidst an ongoing denuclearization agreement. What is this? Israel versus Iran by the numbers? Iran says that Israel's attacks on Friday, which have reportedly killed 6 nuclear scientists and destructed Natanz nuclear site, underscored its need to pursue uranium enrichment and missile development programs. If you look at the military, Israel has a total active personnel number of 169,500 with reservists at 465,000. Iran has active personnel at 610,000 with 350,000 in reserve. Their defense budget is 10.3 billion. Israel's defense budget is 27.5 billion. Combat capable aircraft. Israel possesses several advanced US-made F-35 stealth fighters, 340. Iran mostly operates older Russian Sukhoi and MiG fighter jets, 312, plus 23 for the IRGC. Their air defense systems. Israel has Iron Dome, David Sling, and Arrow systems. Iran has Bavar 373, S-300, and Hordad systems. Artillery, Israel has 530. Iran has 6,798. Israel has 46 helicopters. Iran has 34 plus. Israel has 5 submarines. Iran has 19 submarines. Why do they have so few helicopters? What, you mean Israel or Iran? Why does Iran have so few helicopters? I don't know. Maybe because they've been under a fucking crippling sanctions regime in perpetuity. That probably has a big role in this. Also, helicopters suck anyway. Not 3 F-35s. It's 1 F-35, 1 F-16, and 1 F-15. Okay. A denuke amidst an ongoing denuclearization agreement. Sorry, I'm posting a tweet. I'm going to ratio the Israeli occupying forces account. It's so wild to think you can farm sympathy posting this from the occupying forces account currently. Iraq was stronger, but it didn't matter. You saw the shock and awe campaign. Iraq was stronger than modern day Iran. Are you insane? Do you understand like combat readiness, for example? Iran has been actively working in the region for the past 20 years against ISIS. Iran has an insane military force. I believe it wasn't ready. Us just too strong with air superiority. You're talking about also post-war on terror Iran. Bring us the new caliphate, white boy. Maybe Iran 2016 would have been stronger. Right now, no. I'm sorry, Sam, but yes, Iraq was. Iraq spent a lot of time building up his military. I think the current combat experience that the Iranian military has is not comparable to any other regional actor with the exception of maybe Turkey. Like, that's the only other counterinsurgency ready standing military in the region. Like, Israel's counterinsurgency revolves around killing children for For Iran and for Turkey, well, Turkey also, sometimes kills children too. Come on, let's be real. But Turkey is fighting Kurdish militias, which they shouldn't be, for the record. I'm not saying that that's a good thing. And Iran has a lot of experience fighting. Iran has a lot of fucking experience fighting ISIS and also numerous other troop formations in the region. Sure, but we invaded Iraq with 49 countries, and there's no coalition of the willing here. And modern day warfare is a lot more equal than combat was in 2003 with cheap drones. There's cheap drones, but it's not just cheap drones. War is won and lost through attrition and logistics. Obviously, if we're talking about like a full tilt invasion of Iran by the American military, like the American military will have a much harder time, I think, invading Iran than it did destroying Iraq. But yeah, the obvious tech gap here is, this chatter is correct. Israel has a massive tech gap in comparison to Iran. A ginormous tech gap. Having said that, Israel it would never be able to fight against Iran on its own. That is not even a question. Like, are you kidding me? Israel would not be able to fight. Israel can't even fucking on its own cleanse the fucking Gaza Strip without getting all of their 18-year-old brigadier generals getting their shit smoked in the process of killing children. What the fuck are we talking about? Look at southern Lebanon. Israel has air superiority against a defenseless population of civilians, and the only areas where they can get fucking any sort of gains, the only place where they can make territorial gains is fucking bombing buildings filled to the brim with civilians. That's it. When it comes to ground combat, they get their shit smoked every fucking time. Their tech superiority, the tech gap that Israel has, as opposed to Iran's like dusty ass equipment, is significant. But I think in any sort of like direct 1v1 combat, Israel gets their shit pushed in by most people. I mean, look at the tech versus tech or tech gap. I wouldn't say that like Ukraine has the best gear, but they do have a lot of American weapons. They do have a lot of Western weapons. They do have a lot of Western tech. Russia, on the other hand, has dusty ass equipment. It's not a direct comparison here because Russia has also air superiority over Ukraine, but they have still dusty ass fucking equipment for the most part. But when you have more people in general, you end up overwhelming the smaller country. Like, it does become a numbers game, especially when you're just basically pushing troops over and over again.